Hey guys, so for some reason, Facebook has blocked this link from being shared for the live webinar, but I'll do the webinar anyway and then post the replay for you later, so I apologize about that. So I'm just going to share my screen. Today we're doing the basic. Hey guys, so for some reason, Facebook has blocked this link from being shared for the live webinar, but I'll do the webinar anyway and then post the replay for you later. It's because I had it open in another screen. Sorry about that. So screen share. Hope that's working. Yep, looks like it is. Alrighty. So first of all, I want to start by saying, please stop waiting. Stop waiting to know everything about the oils and products. That's what the website, app, and books are for. Stop waiting to know everything about the compensation plan. I didn't even understand how unilevel or dynamic compression worked until I was at the level of platinum. I have done a full webinar already on the compensation plan, which is on my public YouTube channel. Stop waiting to know everything there is about being a business owner or running a business. I haven't run a business before, and I didn't know anything about running a business, and I've managed to be successful. Stop waiting to know everything about being a leader. Again, I'd never even been a supervisor at McDonald's, and I'm now leading a team of many, many thousand people. So there is no experience that you need to begin this. And if you wait until you know everything, I'm sorry, but you'll actually be dead before you start. So also stop waiting to be perfect at public speaking. Stop waiting for the kids to go back to school. Stop waiting until you can stop breastfeeding. Stop waiting until you're healthier. Stop waiting until you have more time. Stop waiting until you go part-time at work, because most of us are doing classes after hours anyway. So even if you have a full-time 9-to-5 job, you can come home and at least do a class once or twice a week. And there's also weekends, of course. Stop waiting for the weather to change. Stop waiting to move somewhere else. Stop waiting until you know more people. Just stop waiting. So as I mentioned, you don't have to be a salesperson or have any business experience or any experience at all to be successful. This is not about selling. It's about having the passion, sharing the oils and products, educating people, and empowering people so they can make an informed decision. And it's about truly serving, helping, and making a difference. So samples are a really, really fantastic way to share. As soon as people experience the oils or have an experience with the oils, they're going to be much more interested in learning more about that. So you can get quarter dram vials from au.aromatools.com. If you want to use roller bottles, just get the 2 ml ones so they run out faster and they want more from where that came from. I just filled the little quarter dram samples with about 10 drops in a bottle. You could give them some fractionated coconut oil, or if they've already got a carrier oil at home, just ask them and let them know how to use it. Obviously, give them instructions with how to use, and don't just give them a sample in your business card, because chances are you will never hear back because people get busy and forget about it. Take their details when you sample people and email them more information. So you could email them the product information directly from the doTERRA website, or email them instructions and how to use, and also take their phone number and ask them, would it be okay with you if I gave you a call in a few days to see how it's going for them? And when you do that, that gives you an opportunity to then invite them to a class to learn more once they've experienced the oils. So inviting people to classes, really important to personalize it. So don't, for the love of my sanity, just do a group chat thing, because everyone will just get annoyed with all the notifications and remove themselves and not take it seriously at all. And don't just put a Facebook event up and expect everyone that says they're going on the Facebook event to actually turn up. So if you personalize it with a personal message, or even better, a phone call or a written invitation in the mail, they're going to take that much more seriously. Remind them 4 days before the event and the day of event, and don't say, hey, are you still coming? Say something like, so excited you're coming. I've got a really beautiful little gift for you, maybe one of the wild orange oils from the Empower Kit or whatever you want to give them. And then day of the event, again, remind them maybe 4 hours before the event, and again, say something like, so excited you're coming, can't wait to see you, you're going to love it. I've made some really yummy bliss balls and Jaffa Slice, and I've got your gift waiting here for you. So instead of saying, are you still coming, which gives them an option to say no, something come up. So that's some tips for that. Inviting scripts. So if you're struggling with how to actually word inviting people to classes, it's always good to use language like, are you open? So are you open to natural ways to take care of your health? If they say yes, would you be open to coming to a workshop with me where I can share more of this with you and show you how to take care of your family's health in an easier, cheaper, and more effective way? Works even better if you've previously shared essential oil experiences with them or sampled them. So run classes at your place at the same time every week. That's what I did for a very, very long time, and I still often have classes in my own home as well. So I would do them on a Tuesday night at, say, 7:30 p.m. Because I was still breastfeeding as well. So it was easy to have my kids at home and they're in bed, and people could come after work if they were working another job. And then booking classes from those classes is really, really crucial. So when you use the Empower Kit, don't miss out the bottom bit of the page that goes through the options of living, sharing, building. Go into that. And then when you sit down with people at the end, you can ask them, so are you wanting to live, share, or build? And, obviously be aware you can change those options at any time as well. And again, say, would you be open to having a class? Anyone that you'll invite, you'll get the commission from. You don't have to build a business from that or, have responsibility or anything like that. But if you are open to having a class, I can come and run it for you. Anyone you invite, you'll get to enroll and you can start getting some free products from that. So they don't need to have any interest in the business. Do not take other people's enrollments. The more people you help get their products for free and have their LRPs forever, the stronger your business and volume and structure will be. So that's really crucial. Enrollment language, beginning of the class, let people know that by the end of tonight, everyone will have their own wholesale account so they can get these incredible products drop shipped to their door at the same price you pay, and get them to tick which products are relevant to their needs on the price list and show them the kit flyer at the beginning of the class. So at the end of the class, as I mentioned, sit with them and help them work out what will be best for them. That increases the enrollment significantly when you sit down and actually help them through the sign-up process and fill in the form and tick which kit they want, or talk to them about what their top health priorities are and which oils they feel like they need, and whether a custom order with a $35 and getting their oils from the wholesale price list, or whether a kit's going to be best for them. I never ever sell retail. If people are going to buy more than 2 oils a year, they're far better off with a wholesale option. You still get commission, and then they have the option to keep ordering and get it drop shipped to their door at wholesale prices at any time. And they have the option to share and start building a business as well. So it just works better for everyone if you always go wholesale access. So LRP, you really need to be confident in how valuable our loyalty rewards program is. That's what LRP stands for, loyalty rewards program. So it's stuff you already buy the toxic synthetic version of from supermarkets or chemists. So we're talking, we have skincare, we have cleaning products, we have toothpaste, we have things that you can replace things that you normally get from the chemist. Instead, how about getting the natural low tox versions at wholesale prices and supporting Australian entrepreneurs or wellness advocates yourself, because you're supporting your health and you're getting them at wholesale prices, and you're supporting farmers globally, including Australian farmers, through the Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative. To support the LRP process and helping people get on LRP, it's really great if you do a wellness consult with everyone. And how you get people to be open to that is you literally say, now the protocol is, once you've enrolled, that language is really important. The protocol is, because it's like workplace health and safety. So this is something that Paul Ovens, Paul and Vanessa, who are the other Australian presidential diamonds in Western Australia, came up with. Paul came up with the protocol is that we now have a wellness consult. So we set up a time so we can go through how to safely use the oils, get the most out of your account, and understand what you're doing. So, and then you find the wellness consult on the Share Success library, which I'll talk about a little bit more later, but it's this website, www.sharesuccess.com. sharesuccess.com. And if you go in the library, you can download the Wellness Consult form. So when you tell people it's protocol, during the Wellness Consult is also a great time, again, to ask if they would be open to having a class so they can learn more about the oils and share with their friends, even if they're just interested in free products. Because what happens when people have you help them with a class and involve themselves more and start seeing commission come in, even if they previously weren't open to the business, often that'll start them wanting to organically share more and more and become open to at least sharing, if not building a business. And even if they never do, maybe someone they invite is really interested in that, and then they want to have a class, and then they'll start sharing and building as well, which will create strong volume in that leg for you. So LRP tips, the PV is a point value. As this is a global company, each product is assigned a point value and a local dollar value, so it's different to the dollar value. LRP order credits and commissions are based on the total PV for each order. So if you place an order, an LRP order, so after your enrollment, you can set up an LRP for the following month, and you can start earning commission even if you enroll this month, as long as your 100 PV plus LRP is set up for next month. You can start earning commission immediately this month. So 1 to 49 PV maintains your LRP credit percentage and previously accrued points. 50 PV plus advances your LRP credit from 10% through to 30% over the time. Or if you open an account with an oil sharing kit, that fast tracks you to 20%. So it'll only take you 6 months to get to getting that 30% back. So not only with the LRP, not only are you getting 25% off the recommended retail price, but from your first month LRP, you start getting 10% back, and then it goes up by 5% every 3 months. So you end up actually getting 55% off over time once you've been placing LRP for over a year. If it's above 50 PV, you're getting 55% off the products, because you get 25% off and then a further 30% back in points that you can spend on free products. So it's incredible, incredible savings. So 100 PV plus qualifies you to access commissions, as I mentioned. 125 PV plus, you get the free product of the month if you order between the 2nd and 15th of the month. I say the 2nd because the 1st is still the last day of the month in America. So we just tell everyone to set up their LRP on the 2nd to save any mishaps. 200 PV plus special offers every few months. doTERRA offers some high value products free for orders over 200 PV on specific months. So resources. Do not feel like, again, this comes back to waiting and feeling like you don't have enough experience and all those kinds of things. You are not supposed to be Dr. Hill or a practitioner or prescribing anyone oils or telling anyone specifically how to use oils for themselves. That's not your role. So stop worrying about if someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, because you're not actually supposed to know the answer. Our role is to educate and empower people and show them the resources so they can find the answers they need for themselves. So the Modern Essentials app and book are really, really crucial. Emotions and Essential Oils by Daniel McDonald is my favorite resource. You can get sample vials and roller bottles, all available at au.aromatools.com. Especially the app and the Modern Essentials book. If people are going to be spending a couple $100 on essential oils and not willing to invest less than $10 in an app to show them how to use them, just doesn't really make sense. The Live, Share, Build guide, the wellness consults that I mentioned before, and personal development book recommendations are all available at sharesuccess.com, and all product info and company info at www.doterra.com. So you can learn about Healing Hands, you can learn about the company, you can learn about business stats about the company, you can learn about every single product, including skincare and supplements and everything at that site. They have a social media section, they have training videos on that website, so familiarize yourself with that website and educate yourself. Sharing on social media, please Google doTERRA Quick Claims Guide and doTERRA Approved Claims List, and that will show you all the things that you're allowed to say on social media. So again, we can't say that we're treating, prescribing, curing, diagnosing, preventing any kind of disease or illness. It's more about supporting structure and function of the body, or DIY cleaning products or recipes or anything like that, supporting emotions, uplifting mood. You can share all those kinds of things. So make your content on social media solution driven. So, things like how to keep nits at bay. I make a spray bottle with a few drops of tea tree and rosemary and water and spray my kids' hat and hair before they go to school. So if you can solve people's problems, or show them a way to support themselves compliantly, that's what you want to aim for. So I use canva.com for event banners and social media posts, or you can use PicMonkey. I just prefer to use Canva. I find it easier to use. But also share your experiences, share photos of you using the oils, share photos of just how you incorporate them in your life every day, share why you're sharing essential oils with people, share your story, and share yourself. Take advantage of my public YouTube channel. So I have a webinar of a full class, how to do a class back to front, the compensation plan in detail, keys to success, sharing on social media with Mish Pope. That's actually on her YouTube channel. So if you search Mish Pope, our sharing on social media webinar comes up. A to Z of oils, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So you can start watching all of those to educate yourself more on the product. Watch them and share with your teams. Go to events. So come to convention in March, leadership retreat, public classes that you see on around the place. Just ask the host if it's okay if you come along and explain that you're in another team, but you're just wanting to come and learn more. Training events. So if Vanessa and Paul are coming anywhere remotely near you, or even if you travel to attend one of their trainings or one of my trainings, travel, make sacrifices, invest in your business. It's absolutely crucial to your success. So see an accountant. You do not need to have an ABN or company name or anything set up immediately. Don't let fear of tax and complexity hold you back from creating abundance. Like thinking the thought, I'm going to have to pay tax, therefore I shouldn't do this, is absolutely ludicrous. Like the abundance that you're going to come across as you grow and build your doTERRA business. Of course, some of that may have to be paid to tax, but remember, when you run a business, you can claim a lot more. So your oils, your business trips, anytime I fly anywhere, I'm doing classes, filming things, sharing samples, talking to people about the oils. So I claim the flights, I claim the accommodation, I claim all of those things because they are genuinely business trips. So fuel, insurance, partial phone and internet, because I use them so much for business, and much more. Speak to an accountant. Ask around, if any of your friends run businesses, ask friends for recommendations, or ask on Facebook groups recommendations for an accountant local to you. Obviously, donating to charity helps significantly with your taxable income, so I do a lot of that as well. So something really, really crucial is obviously cultivating self-belief, and I have done a video on my Facebook page about that. So if you go to my page, Jessie Reimers - Get a Fresh Start, and go into the videos tab, you can actually find that video on cultivating self-belief, which was inspired by hearing Leonie Featherstone present at an event a few weeks ago. Tapping or EFT, a lot of you will already know that I follow Brad Yates on YouTube, B-R-A-D, last name Yates, Y-A-T-E-S, and just go through all of his ones in terms of success and motivation, money, abundance, emotional intelligence. It basically taps on different meridians in your body and releases negative or trapped emotions. So manifesting as well, if you jump on my blog, which is getafreshstart.com.au, and go to the homepage, if you scroll down, one of the latest blogs is how to manifest and create exactly what you want in your life. So start incorporating that into your day as well, every single day. These aren't just random when I can be bothered things. This is constantly working with these tools. So personal development books, again, you can read books physically, or you can listen to audio books on something like Audible. If you go again to the Share Success website, www.sharesuccess.com/library, they've actually got a whole list of recommended personal development books, and they're fantastic. They have really changed my mindset with a lot of things as well. So also use your oils. Spearmint is the oil of confident speech, so you can dilute that and apply that topically to your throat. Lavender is the oil of communication, so you could do that as well if you're quite a nervous speaker. I have a lisp, and most people don't even notice that. I also get tongue-tied a lot and really nervous every single time before I speak, but I use my oils. I use Balance and Vetiver on the soles of my feet and down my spine, Peace on my wrist and heart chakra before I speak every time. And that really, really helps me, and Spearmint on my throat. And the more you do it, the more confident you'll get, the more you'll get used to it, and it'll become easier. So bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance, cassia, the oil of self-assurance. I've done videos in recent weeks on those. And wild orange, ginger, patchouli is a manifesting blend, but it's also, wild orange is the oil of abundance, ginger is the oil of empowerment, and patchouli the oil of physicality, or being present in your physical body. So the more you start working with your oils to work on that emotional, vibrational level all the time, the more you'll be able to grow into having the confidence to do what needs to be done in this business. Keys to success, I did a Facebook post on this last night, so that'll go into much more detail on these points, but persistence, consistency, commitment, and just showing up basically all the time, doing the same activities in your business over and over, speaking to loved ones to talk about what your goals and vision and dreams around this are, and getting really serious with them about, being open to support and letting them know what you're up to, making a serious decision. So do you really want to create a successful doTERRA business? What is your goal? Are you wanting to just supplement your income with a few hundred or a few thousand a month? Or do you seriously want to go for the rank of diamond and be earning a 6-figure income for the rest of your life? I believe that every single person at any age can achieve the rank of diamond. It is really quite simple. If you can get to elite and you can help people get to elite, help getting yourself to elite and then helping 3 people get to elite, that's silver. If you can help 4 people, help 3 people get to elite, you're at the rank of diamond. It is achievable for anyone. It's just how quickly or at what pace you want to do that and how you want to fit that around your life. Even if you worked for 2, 3, 4, 5 years to achieve the rank of diamond, do you think that's worth having a 6-figure income for the rest of your life? For me, absolutely, every day of the week, 100%. So honesty and integrity, being yourself. People really just want to hear your story. They want to hear your experiences. They want to be heard by you and have their needs met and be supported by you. So stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. I used to wish that I could be, more like Vanessa Jean and really out there and bubbly and make everyone laugh and make everyone feel loved and special and bloody whatever. And then I used to wish I could be more like Tara Bliss and be really beautiful and be, a massive spiritual, famous, popular, awesome, etc., person. And all through high school and most of my life, I was wishing that I could be someone else, be more popular, cool, smart, funny, liked by people, all of those kinds of things. But when you just really start doing the personal development, working with the oils, working in yourself, saying affirmations, a book that changed my life significantly was You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And really starting to say affirmations and love myself more and be exactly who I am. And, not everyone will resonate with me or with you. So get used to that, but you will, as you're more and more yourself in integrity and honest with people and sharing your vulnerability, sharing your story, you will attract people. You won't attract everyone, which is great. Some people will resonate more with someone else. Some people will resonate more with you. But the more truly yourself you are, the more people you will attract. So, and no desperation. Simply share from the heart and serve as many as possible, and you will have no problem creating your business. Remember that procrastination isn't laziness, it is fear. So tap and work through the fear. The cure for fear is always action. So just taking action no matter how scared you are. So I've shared in my post last night that I always have anxiety about doing classes, that I always have anxiety about speaking at big events, that I always basically want to tap out before I do them and just not do them. But the cure for that fear is taking action, putting on my oils, showing up and doing it even if I'm scared or fearful or whatever I'm feeling. So belief and passion is really crucial. Believe in the oils, the company, the opportunity, and you'll grow that belief by educating yourself more and more, by coming to events, by reading the website, by watching videos on the oils, by using the oils all the time. That's how I created my belief in them, having really powerful experiences with the oils. By learning about the compensation plan, belief in yourself, again, cultivated. You can watch that video on cultivating self-belief on my Facebook page, and working with the oils and self-development, again, is crucial. And believing in the people that you attract. So again, stop waiting. Use your excuses as reasons why you should do this. So if your excuses are you don't have enough time, make time so that you have time, freedom for the rest of your life. If your excuse is you don't have enough money, I started my business on Centrelink and had no money at all. So what I did is as soon as I enrolled, I set up my LRP for the following month and enrolled as many people as I could so that my next order would be paid for. And then just helped other people share as well, so that I started building my business quick enough to have an income stream. And then I would use a certain amount of my Fast Start commission to invest in things like Empower Kits, to invest in things like, fuel money so I could get to more classes, to invest in things like the oils that I needed to run my business, or more diffusers or whatever I needed. So there's a certain amount. Business is always about investing. It's not just profit and spend that money on, whatever you want, clothes and go shopping and whatever, reinvesting that money. But reasons like you've got kids. Use that as a reason to do this so that you can spend more time with your children as your business grows, and basically go out there and get it done and keep going. First, it will just be you. So when I started my doTERRA business, I was the only person enrolling for a pretty significant amount of time. A few other people started to share a tiny bit, but it was really me driving the business, placing the enrollments where I needed to place them so that I could rank advance. I basically got myself to silver and pretty much gold through my own enrollments. And that is the way it is in the beginning. But the more you try and help other people and do classes for other people and, educate and empower people and share trainings and bring people to things, the quicker you'll have other people involved. But it will be you initially, and you'll feel like this is never going to happen. I'm not going to make it. What's the point in this? The system's not working. It's not duplicating. But if you continue to do the work and you continue to share from the heart and you continue to help as many people as you can, watch the snowball. It has happened for me, and it has happened for lots of people in my team that didn't believe in the snowball effect and thought I was, talking absolute smack. And then one day things just shifted and they had all these people engaged and sharing, and they rank advance really quickly. But it's about sticking out that initial foundation. Most people quit right before the snowball. So be someone that sticks it out and gets to that snowball phase. So start now, learn as you go. I'm still learning every single day new things that I could implement and make better and do better to help more people do what we do. So it's a constant learning process. It's just like life. You're learning new things every day. Take personal responsibility. This is a big beef that I have, people, thinking that it's up to their upline or their downline or someone else to make this happen. It's always up to you. Have integrity. Whoever's invited the contact gets the enrollment, whether they're interested in the business or not. And even if they're in another team, do the right thing and karma will serve you well. Help as many people get free oils as you can. Share and build. As others rise, you rise. That includes people from other teams. And remember to have your 100 PV LRP set up at all times. So I hope you, just stopping that screen share, I hope you found that really, really helpful. If you have any questions, speak to your upline, or if I'm your upline, have a chat to me. And I really, really hope that you have a genuine look at this opportunity, because it is phenomenal. The compensation plan is absolutely incredible. Our retention rate is mind-blowing. Most direct selling companies have a retention rate, which means once people open an account, about 6 to 12% of those people continue to reorder. Our retention rate is 65 and sometimes even 70, 85%, which means at least 65% of people, once they open an account, continue to reorder. So that means people I share with this month, if I educate them and include them in the Facebook group and, train them properly and get them excited about incorporating these oils and products into their daily life, I've just doubled my business next month when I go out and share with other people, because those people, majority of those people are still using the oil. Some of them will even be sharing, and then I'm sharing with more people. So it's just a constant duplication method if you're doing it properly and helping other people do classes and doing the wellness consult. So I hope you found this webinar really helpful. Feel free to, it'll go on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch a replay, and you can actually share that replay in your Facebook groups and do whatever you want with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I wish every single one of you the greatest success in the world. I know that this is possible for absolutely anyone. Like I've said previously, I have no business experience. I don't even have any formal outside of high school qualifications. I've done a bit of nutrition degree, a bit of a law degree, a bit of politics, a bit of something else. I never really found what I wanted to do until I started doing this. I was 23 years old when I started. So the thoughts I was having, who's going to go into business with me? I'm 23, I'm a young mom, I'm on welfare, I drive a beat up Holden Commodore, I'm breastfeeding, I'm sleep deprived, my health was really poor, my skin was really poor. All of these things that I could have let stop myself. Obviously, I'm on the spectrum. I had massive anxiety. I had panic attacks all the time. So don't let these things stop you. Whatever your story is going to be different to mine. Everyone has a different story. But allow that story and allow adversity to propel you to success. J.K. Rowling was at rock bottom, and now is one of the most successful people on the planet with brilliant Harry Potter series. So this is possible for anyone. Diamond and above is possible for anyone. It's just about doing the work, understanding a few key principles, not overcomplicating things, learning as you go, stop waiting, start now, and enjoy the process, because the oils are amazing, the community is amazing. We're here to support you and see you succeed, and can't wait to celebrate with you at the coming convention and many, many following conventions to come, and see so many people become abundant. And by the way, less than 0.004% of the Australian population even have a doTERRA account right now. So there's millions of people that need to know about these oils. It is not saturated in any part of Australia. It's not even saturated in Utah, where it started 8 years ago. I went to a day spa over there, and the girls there didn't have a wholesale account. So it's not saturated in anywhere in Australia. If you live in a small town and there are already wellness advocates there, don't worry about that. Continue to share, travel outside of your town, share on social media, because that opens you up to a global market. And just get it done, because it's so, so worth it. It's going to change your life. And the best thing is that you will be able to change other people's lives while creating abundance for yourself. So for me, when I see other people achieve incredible things, that's what fills me. It's one thing, you know, achieving the rank of presidential diamond and celebrating that, but celebrating the diamonds in my team, the platinums, the golds, the silvers, the premiers, the elites, everyone that's using and sharing the oils, is the most fulfilling feeling in the world, and knowing that you've made a difference in people's lives. So you have that power. You get to give people a gift. Stop feeling like you're taking people's time and money, because you're giving people a gift and providing value to their life that is extremely life-changing. These oils have changed my life, my skin, my physical health, my digestion, my immune system, just the energy that I have. I'm now able to do Pilates 4 times a week. Yeah. So it is really, really life-changing. I'm not in chronic pain constantly. And obviously, I'm not on Centrelink. I have abundance. I'm able to donate to causes that I'm deeply passionate about. And I'm so much more confident. I love who I am. I have incredible friends. I'm surrounded by a beautiful community that uplift and support and love me. And that's what you have available to you. Everyone has this available to them. It's an inclusive community. So I hope you found this webinar helpful. Have a fantastic day, and get out there and get it done. I'll see you soon. Bye.